Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Some days ago, Peter Obi, during Edwin Clark's after tribute, said quite a lot of things that is going on in Nigeria. Called out a lot of persons, insisting that those in the era where Jonathan was the president, who went to rampage, who went to hit the street about the high level of for prices, economic inflation here and there. Where are they? Have they lost their voices? Spoke quite a lot. Of course, it didn't sit well with the Senate president, of which now called him. He called Peter Obi out, literally telling him, if you can't even settle the crisis in Labour Party and you're busy, condemning the government that you have never tasted, on the national scale. It didn't sit well at all. Everybody is calling out the Senate president. Don't forget that Senate president has a lot in his hands. And to think he will call up Peter Obi, Nigerians literally ate him up. Let's find out in a moment what transpired. Before we do that, kindly subscribe to our channel. In a fair response to Senate President Godswill Akpabio's recent thought, Dr. Moses Paul, an aide to Labour Party leader Peter Obi, has accused the senator of political hypocrisy. Akpabio had challenged the 2023 presidential candidate to resolve the internal crisis within the Labour Party LP before aspiring to lead Nigeria, questioning his capacity to tackle national issues like insecurity. The comment made amid rising political tension ahead of the 2027 elections sparked a heated rebuttal on social media. Here, let me quickly read the statement made by Dr. Moses Paul. It said, enough of the political hypocrisy. Senator Akpabio should be the last man to lecture anyone on leadership, let alone Mr. Peter Obi, a man whose name alone ignites hope across the country. Before casting aspirations, Akpabio should examine the trail of betrayals and backdoor deals that defined his political climb. Let it be known that no amount of orchestrated chaos within the Labour Party will erase the will of the Nigerian people. You can bribe the loudest voices, manipulate the weakest links, and even sponsor division, but you cannot bury a movement whose roots are in the heart of millions. And Mr. Peter Obi does not need to fight for relevance. He is relevant. If the plan is to distract him from national conversations, it has failed woefully. Nigerians are not blind. The hunger in the land, the joblessness, and the broken systems, they all testify against the very architects of this noise. And to those plotting from the shadows, even if you burn down the house, the people will still follow the man who never stole from them. We are watching. We are counting. And when the time comes, we will respond, not with noise, but with votes, loud and clear. Let the truth be told, the people are awake. Dr. Moore.
And yet, when somebody makes a statement that the labors of heroes pass, I invent, I beg to disagree. Let our brother Peter Obi show leadership like Edwin Clark did by resolving first the crisis in the Labour Party. For a man who wants to run Nigeria, you have one of the smallest parties in Nigeria, and you cannot even resolve the crisis in that Labour Party. Is it the crisis of Boko Haram that you will come and resolve in Nigeria? I would like us to be known for what we did when we had the opportunities. As I speak now, I can tell you about the dualized thoroughfares in my state. I can tell about the flyovers in my state. I can tell about the best international hospital in my state. I can tell you about the monuments of government houses that are built, both for the governor and deputy. I'm one of the best digitalized governor's office in Nigeria. I can tell you about the best international stadium in West Africa. I can tell you about the free and compulsory education that I did for all Nigerians. I can tell you about the unity I brought in religion by sponsoring over 5,800 Muslims to the Holy Land and over 12 to 15,000 Christians to Rome and to Jerusalem. But then, those who are aspiring as presidential candidates and trying to cause division with their mouths, using the social media, tell them to resolve the small crisis in the smallest party they have in Nigeria first, before they come to talk about the larger Nigeria. But for the social media, it is unregulated. I wish you luck as you have a field day. I'm saying this because this is what Edwin Clark would have advised if he were alive. So I've started to speak his voice. May his soul rest in perfect peace. And on that note, may we rise to observe 1 minute silence in honor of this icon.
All right, welcome back. You've heard what Godswill Akpabio, the Senate President, has got to say about Peter Obi's statement and the fact that the obidients, Nigerians generally are not smiling and they are honestly waiting for 2027, to express the level of anger they have towards them by using the ballot. But the question now is, will INEC truly give them the much needed transparency? Daily Farotimi has been speaking that if the status quo remains the same pattern of politicians are being displayed in 2027, his vote still goes with Peter Obi. Of course, if everything becomes transparent. But he sent a warning, of course, which is the fact that if Peter Obi decides to partner with a character that is that has a questionable antecedent political career, then definitely they will withdraw their statement. Nigerians are genuinely waiting to see if they will get what they're looking for. But in all honesty, these politicians are not smiling. I'm telling you the truth. They have, gotten a way and a dynamics through which they will use to play out. Just a few hours ago, during the plenary in the Senate Red Chamber, Bamidele spoke about some persons who may want to pressure the Senate President from resigning, and others he should step down from his seat and all that. That some of these accusations from Natasha and the rest have no, evidence yet. So telling him to, pressuring him to step down is not right. What Akpabio said caused all of them to laugh. He said, let me correct an impression now. I am not that type of person that used to resign. All those ones that used to do in America, they say, okay, there was an accusation, and they will now say step down. And after investigation, they now discover that the person is not guilty, and they say, hey, yeah, they accuse him falsely. They say he does not do that kind of politics. He's not stepping down. Let him got an impression that he's not stepping down anywhere. He's not stepping. He will face it headlong, and he's not stepping aside anywhere. That's not an issue. That's just to correct any impression in case any of them is thinking it. And there's been this call, general pressure for Senate President to resign. You can imagine what some Nigerians are saying, that you dare to question Peter Obi, whose antecedent, his political career have shown. If there was anything incriminating on Peter Obi, I can tell you for free, they would have posted it, they would have shared it, they would have made it public. There is none. You may not like his simplicity, but give it to Peter Obi. He has an immaculate character when it comes to politics. Maybe a bit diplomatic, but yes, amongst the peer, he seems to be the very best. And they're literally, I think Nigerians know the truth. The only reason why they're quiet is that they feel handicapped. And in all sincerity, I do not know if you're going to get the right leader with this pattern with which you are playing out. But I believe that it takes Nigerians in Nigeria to get back their country. And it has to do with them standing on their rights. A lot of things are just wrong, and those wrongs are becoming a norm. And because they are a norm, it's now feeling right. Nigerians are almost getting used to not understanding and enjoying good governance. And to them, it has become a norm to have bad governance. Such that if they travel abroad, travel outside the country, and they see good governance, it looks as if it is made in heaven. But it's actually the people that makes it happen. Well, then, that's going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our comment section. What's your take? Do have a nice time. God bless you. Bye.